I survived 26.2 miles, Big Sur to Carmel.
Hey, what's up, Internet, and good morning on this very bright and early race morning. Time right now, 3:45. I'm feeling very ready to run a full 26.2 mile full marathon, Big Sur International Marathon. Months of training have gone into this, and I could not be more excited to run this race on the gorgeous, scenic, but also challenging Big Sur coast.
A wet and kind of rainy morning so far here in Monterey, just parked in the garage. For all the marathon runners, we have to take a shuttle here from the Monterey area down to Big Sur, so we got a little bit of time. The shuttles will be leaving here at 4 a.m. The race starts at 6:45 a.m. as we make our way down to the starting line. Whew. Gotta mentally prepare warm thoughts, dry thoughts, finish line thoughts. It's gonna be a great morning. 5:15 a.m. made our way over to the Big Sur starting line. This is over at the Big Sur station, 26 miles south of Carmel, where the finish line is. And we made our way into the corrals here. Time now, 6:30. We are less than 15 minutes away from the start of the full marathon at 6:45. And I gotta say, I could not be more excited. This has been a bucket list marathon of mine ever since I moved here to Monterey County. And I mean, gorgeous scenery, gorgeous course. It's gonna be great. I also set this as a New Year's goal that I manifested on a certain national talk show.
What's your resolution?
So this new year, I am training to run a full 26.2 mile marathon in Big Sur, California. And I just got back into running. Ever since I got back into running, I've lost 30 pounds so far.
Oh.
So we're hoping to keep that going into the new year. Accountability.
You can do it.
Thank you. Sometimes it can be a challenge. You know, sometimes I just want to stay in bed, sleep in, maybe skip training, maybe eat out, but we're going to avoid that 2025, and we're going to go strong and be victorious.
You got this.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Didn't that inspire you? Oh, I like that so much.
Thank you.
You keep it going.
Thank you.
We'll be looking for you. Happy New Year.
And so all of these months of training, the pressure has been on. Race day is here. It is definitely a little chilly, definitely a bit wet. The weather wasn't too cooperative with staying dry, but we are about to head over to the starting line, get this race started. Wish me luck. I'm definitely gonna need it.
2 minutes before the start of the 38th Big Sur International Marathon. B, get set, and begin. B is underway here at the Big Sur International Marathon.
6:45 rolls around and we are off on our 26.2 mile journey from Big Sur to Carmel up the scenic Highway 1. Mother Nature wasn't exactly too kind for the first few miles as we ran through some pretty steady showers. However, the redwood trees were absolutely gorgeous during this portion, and we did have a few spectators cheering us on around the Big Sur River Inn. After the first few miles, we were out of the redwoods and getting closer to the coast. Off in the distance, we could start to see the breathtaking ocean views along with Point Sur. Now, the rain did calm down a little bit, but started picking back up over the next few miles. I was absolutely loving the downhill portions. That was until we got to the most challenging part of the race, Hurricane Point. From about miles 10 through 12 here, it is an uphill battle with a nearly 500-foot elevation gain. The rain also started picking up once again during this stretch here. However, waiting for us on the other side was one of the parts of the race I was looking forward to. Mile 13, Bixby Bridge, we go. 13 miles down, 13 more to go. This view of the Bixby Bridge, absolutely breathtaking. Halfway there, just gotta power through. We also can't forget about the piano player here complementing this gorgeous view with some classical and calming music. The second half of the race was filled with even more amazing coastal views. I felt pretty strong entering mile 18. Everything hurts, I'm in pain, but we're hanging in there. Now, once we got to mile 20 though, that's where it was a different story, feeling myself hitting the wall and questioning all of my life choices leading up to this point. However, the performers throughout the course were truly a motivating factor and one of my favorite parts of the race. And before I knew it, I saw the mile 26 marker as well as the finish line off in the distance.
Final play!
I survived
26.2 miles, Big Sur to Carmel. What an incredible race. I'm so glad it's over. Oh my God, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna get some food. That was quite a race.
All right, finally made it back home after a very fun, very eventful Big Sur Marathon, and I have to say, what a race that was. It felt so good to hop in a warm shower, just kind of relax because my legs are definitely feeling it. Of course, we also have to talk about the medal too. Look at this. Medal looking pretty fantastic. That was my 7th full marathon. The first 6, all of them were at the Modesto Marathon, so this was my first time running outside of my hometown, and it was absolutely beautiful, as you just saw. One of my favorite things about living here on the Central Coast are all the various different races I'm able to run, whether that's the Monterey Bay Half Marathon, which is the shirt that I have, same organizers as Big Sur International Marathon, also the Wharf to Wharf race over in Santa Cruz to Capitola, another one of my favorites. Over the last 2 years living here on the Central Coast in Monterey County, I've been able to get back into my passion for running, love it so much, and I think this Big Sur Marathon just another great way to cap off all of that as well. Now let me know in the comments, what do you think of the Big Sur Marathon? Would you ever run a full marathon yourself? It's definitely quite a challenge, but well worth it in the end. And let me know in the comments if you want to see more running content. Of course, if you did like this video, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell button down below, and I will see you next time on the internet.